Hello, today I will show you how to prepare Boston cream donuts. Okay, so for the dough we start with the milk at room temperature, 30% fat, and then I will add my active dry yeast. Then I'm adding milk powder. So the milk powder will give a nice milk taste and also a beautiful color, a yellow color. And then you just have to whisk a little. And then wait 10 minutes, about 10 minutes, in order for the dry yeast to be activated in the milk. So 10 minutes later, now I'm adding the flour. Then sugar. Then butter. Then the salt. Vanilla extract. Then 2 eggs. 1. Then you take your hook and you start at low speed during 10 minutes, just in order to combine all the ingredients. Then after 10 minutes you just have to increase the speed.
"20 minutes later."
Now, as you can see, the dough is still a little sticky. This is normal. Therefore, I'm using this kind of tool. This is a plastic spatula. Then you can remove the dough on the hook. So the dough is finished. It's still a little sticky. This is normal. I will now place the dough, the sticky dough, on the plate. The plate is clean. This is a stone plate. This is easier. And I will try to avoid using flour, or as less as possible, because adding flour will get more crisp and more cracks on the final result. Therefore, avoid to add any additional flour or minimum quantity. So here again my tool, plastic, and then you just have to place the dough. So now our sticky dough is on the table. This is perfect, but what is the next step? So the next step is to use another type of spatula. This is a stainless steel spatula, and then we will try to create a ball. So we will just simply roll the dough on the table. And with this technique, you see, you are able to manipulate the sticky dough without any problem. You see now this dough is perfect. We have inside a high humidity, but the surface is not sticky, and then this dough is able to rise. So, and then to have 2 or 3 times more volume. So this is the plan, but if you're not able to get this result, then maybe you have a big humidity in the dough. The dough is too sticky. Then you can use a little amount of flour, very little, and then just put some micro quantity. And then again, try to create your ball. See, just little quantity, it's enough. It's enough, you see. I'm using almost nothing. So this is really nothing. The idea is just to be able to create a ball. So this is my container. So I'm placing directly the dough here in the container. And then you just have to close. So, see you in 4 hours. Bye.
3 hours later.
So, 4 hours later, you see we have more volume. So the dry yeast is leaving, we have an activity, so it's good. Then we will try to roll out the dough. So the dough is still a little sticky. So first you remove the air inside, and then you can start to roll out the dough. And then you just have to take a tool and to start making your donuts. So I'm cutting some pieces, small pieces, and then I'm placing the disc here on the paper. And then later you can place the paper with the disc and this spatula, and then you can go and deep fry your donuts. And then inside the oil it will be very easy to remove the paper, because it's important to not manipulate too much the dough, otherwise you will get bad shape. for the Boston cream or pastry cream or crème pâtissière, I will show you an express recipe, so 5 minutes, fast and furious Boston cream. So you start with milk. This is cold milk, 1 cup. Then cornstarch, 2 tablespoons, 1, 2, then sugar, 3 tablespoons, vanilla, 1 tablespoon, then the 3 egg yolk, and then a good pinch of salt. The pinch of salt is important to have a really nice taste. Without salt is not so good. So before placing the milk on the fire, first you have to whisk everything. You see? So it's all is liquid, it's perfect, and then you can place it on low heat. So here, as explained, always check the bottom. So it's important to always have a clean bottom to not burn your cream. And also, it's important to adjust the viscosity of your pastry cream. You can have a pastry cream with a high viscosity or low viscosity, it's depending on the cooking time. So for example, for the donuts, if your cream, pastry cream or Boston cream is too fluid, then you will eat the pastry, so you will eat the donuts, and then all the cream will just drop on the table or on your t-shirt. So therefore, for this Boston cream donuts, I will prepare a Boston cream which has a high viscosity. Then you can switch off your fire and add the butter, cold butter. So the cream is ready, you just have to wrap it and to place it in the fridge. So they are very useful in order to fill the donuts. Tac. Then I'm taking a vase. Poke. Placing the pastry here. The pastry is cold, coming from the fridge. Then you take your donuts, and then we will make a perforation and create a cavity or a space for the cream. Take your piping bag, and then you just have to press and to fill with cream. So, and the cream should be visible. You see. So now the donut is full with cream. So you see now those Boston cream donuts, they are full with cream. Very heavy, a lot of cream inside. They look just wow. So for the chocolate glaze, you start with heavy cream. So the honey will give a nice mirror effect. So here I'm showing you the fast and furious method, or quick and dirty express method to make dark chocolate. So here, dark chocolate. And then we will cook this preparation very slowly at medium heat. Now it's boiling, you can stop the cooking and remove the pan. So here the chocolate is ready, it's still hot, and then I will add the cold butter inside. So our chocolate glaze is ready, this is beautiful. You have a nice color, smell very nice, very good. But at the moment it's still hot. We have now 140 degrees Fahrenheit, means 60 degrees Celsius, so it's too high. If you are trying now to make the glaze on the donuts, the chocolate will just drop on the floor. It's important to have chocolate which is colder. Okay, let's go with the glaze. Then it's important to wait a little, so you can dip the donuts in the chocolate, and then just wait a little in order for the excess chocolate to drop out. Look at this. Look at this.